Hello guys, it's Cesar Gaming and today we're acting 2 Father Steals Money from His Son by Dhar Mann Studios. Okay, the title is a little vague because yeah, you do you guys know how many stories can stem from that one sentence? Like usually Dhar Mann's videos have titles that basically tell me what's gonna happen. Like basically tell me what's gonna make the story different from like so many others. You know what I mean? But this one is honestly vague. Some of his have been fake lately, so let's see what this one's gonna be. And by the way, the reason why this is 2 minutes and 3 seconds in is because of the fact that they were showing a trailer for a series that they're gonna do throughout October to Halloween. But I skipped that because you guys honestly wouldn't care about that in a reaction video. Anyways, let's begin. Of course.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
Establish the crush for from the beginning, I see. Okay.
But you're standing in front of my locker. I just need to squeeze by.
Sorry, what did you say?
I'm just trying to get to my locker.
Oh, right, sorry. The hallway's really loud. I just didn't hear you.
I'm Savannah. I'm assuming you're new to Books I Die?
Yeah, my first day. I'm, Bennett.
Well, Bennett, it's nice to meet you.
There you are, babe. I was wondering where you were. This guy bothering you?
Oh, no. Me and Bennett were just talking. He's new here.
Uh, Clearly, you're new. Otherwise, you'd know better than to talk to my girl.
Oh, no, well, I wasn't trying to.
See, that's your problem, Bennett. Okay, you talk too much. It's not a good look on you, man.
Come on, Rory. We were just being friendly.
Friendly? What do you want to be friends with other guys for? I mean, you know I'm the smartest and best looking guy in the school. What more can you want? Come on, let's go to the vending machine so you could buy me a soda before class. You know I can't perform without my caffeine. Watch yourself, Bennett.
So that's why I'm against my opponent's proposition of free plastic bottled waters in schools.
That was great debate, both of you. Please, take your seat. And as you can see, it's not easy to speak off the top of your head about a random topic, but using those muscles in your brain will make you expert debaters. Okay, next, Rory, let's have you and Bennett up to the podiums.
Me? Your name is Bennett, isn't it? Should be an easy debate. My opponent doesn't even know his own name.
That's enough, Rory. Come on up, Bennett.
Okay, so we established the crush, we established the bully. Now let me guess what's gonna happen since they've already established the stuff that we know. What? Let me guess. Bennett's gonna win easily or something? I feel like this is gonna follow the cliches and have him be the one to win. But let's see if that's gonna happen. Anyways.
Okay, our next debate topic will be the death penalty should be legalized in every state. Rory, you will argue the affirmative, and Bennett, you will argue the negative. We'll begin with Rory.
All right, guys, it's simple. We live in a country that has a moral obligation to protect its citizens, especially against murder. All right, the best deterrent from that is death penalty. And within doing so, it also prevents these criminals from ever committing a crime like that ever again, which will save innocent lives. And for those of you saying that these criminals have the right to life, no, these murderers forfeit that right to take the life of another.
A solid opening statement, Rory. Lots to consider there. And Bennett, let's hear your rebuttal.
Okay, well, the death penalty should be abolished, because, it could be considered, cruel and unusual punishment, which is unconstitutional. Plus, it could lead to innocent people, being executed.
I already said those that are convicted, which is why they'll get the death penalty.
Rory, please refrain from interrupting.
which, I mean, your argument is invalid. Convicted doesn't mean someone who's confirmed guilty. It just means someone who's been it just means someone who could either someone who did indeed do the crime and got caught, or someone who was framed, like my guy. Not everyone is gonna know right away who the murderer was. Like someone could get framed. So preventing the death penalty means that at least the person, if it turns out that they were indeed innocent, they can at least continue on with their life with whatever they have left. But with the death penalty, they'll just have lost their lives for no reason, and the criminal would still be out there. Like I feel like I've done a better debate than Bennett. I don't know why. Anyway,
Look, all I'm saying is the only thing that's dying around here is this guy's argument.
Rory, do you want me to end this debate right now?
It's already over. This is where we pay, right?
Well, that's why we're both here. 2 chocolate milks, huh? All right, just swipe your card right here. Oh, well, looks like there's no credit. Your account says 0.
Oh, no, but my dad said he was going to deposit $10 for the week.
There's no $10 here. Do you have cash?
No.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetie, but these 2 milks are gonna have to wait.
Problem getting your lunch?
Oh, yeah, my lunch card just wasn't working.
Ugh, bummer.
It's all right, though. I really wasn't that hungry.
You're not a very good liar. I saw your tray. Here, take this.
Oh, no, I really couldn't.
Consider it a welcome to Bookside muffin. Take it. Trust me, these are the best kind.
oh yeah, so I forgot to mention this, but like, who won exactly? Because like, yeah, the debate was over. I was gonna say that they defined the cliche and made the person who's the so-called bully, win, but it isn't really clear who won. It just said that it's over, so I can't really say anything. But anyway, let's continue.
Thank you.
Are you crazy? You can't give this loser my muffin? You always save these for me.
He didn't have anything to eat, Rory.
It's not my problem. It's not your problem. You should go debate with the lunch lady, see if she'll give you some free lunch. Now that, you might win.
Hey, watch it with the noise. I've got a headache.
Gee, I wonder why.
What was that? Don't smart mouth me, boy.
I had my first day today. It was pretty rough.
I'll get used to it. Because life's pretty rough.
Hey, keep your hands out of that bag. That's mine. Did you hear me? Stay out of it. Hey,
Did you hear me? I've been yelling at you the whole time. Stop playing deaf with me. You knew those were mine and you still went after them.
Ow, you're hurting me! I haven't eaten all day and you never put any money in my lunch account.
Too bad. I need those for my hangover. You don't want to see your dad in pain, do you? Do you? Good. If you want money on your account, get a job. Otherwise, get off my back and stay out of my food. If you want money on your account, get a job.
I wish you were still here, Mom. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes.
Hey, yo, waiter. Well, look who it is.
Welcome to Darla's Diner.
Oh, good thing you got that on. That way you won't forget your name again, right?
Our specials today are meatloaf with mashed potatoes and...
Yeah, we don't want any of that. No one likes a meatloaf. I'll have a double cheeseburger with onion rings, and she'll have the chicken club sandwich with french fries. But make sure to put the french fries on my plate, because she doesn't eat them.
I'm so sorry I didn't catch that.
What do you mean you didn't catch that? I just gave you the entire order.
No, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear.
Sorry, pause by accident.
Rory, stop.
No, I'm just saying, what kind of restaurant hires someone who can't understand? I mean, what else are they doing around here that's wrong? I mean, is my food gonna come out right? Or am I gonna get food poisoning and have to sue you guys?
No, I just...
It's okay.
Bennett. He's just being a jerk.
He'll have the double cheeseburger with onion rings, and I'll have the grilled chicken sandwich with fries, please. Thank you.
And 2 Cokes, if you can remember that.
Okay, got it. Thanks.
Dude's not getting a tip.
Okay, so we have a situation where the chapter says one thing and this says a. I feel like this is gonna be more accurate because I'm like deaf. I think this guy isn't really the type of deaf that's always deaf, but more of sometimes yes, sometimes not. It's gonna be like that, isn't it? Sorry if this feels out of place. I just wanted to speak about that. Anyway.
Alright, well, we're all done.
How was everything?
It was great.
Yeah, no thanks to you.
Well, thanks for coming in, and hope to see you again soon.
I'm pretty sure you'll be fired by then. That's all he gets. Come on.
Overall, you did pretty well in your persuasive essays. For those of you who didn't, don't bother trying to persuade me to change your grade. A little speech class humor there?
Yikes. That is a tough grade, my boy. All you gotta do is draw a little line down the middle, and it's a B. I mean, it's not as good as mine, but hey.
I'll give them this. When they actually say that he's one of the smartest, they actually mean it. I'll give them that. Because, like, usually so that person isn't really that smart, but actually they stay true to their word here, so I'll give them that.
Bennett, a word?
Uh-oh. And it's gonna get a little talking to. Be fine, my boy.
Bennett, I know you've been struggling in class, and I wanted to see if there's something I can do to help. I know it's like being a new kid in school.
Thanks, Mr. Wang, but I'm okay.
It's 50-50 whether you're going to pass this class or not. And this is a requirement to graduate. What if I offer you extra credit if you participate in a school debate tournament at the end of the semester?
Me? I don't know if I'm up for something like that.
Don't be so sure. I see potential in you, but you have to put some work in. Life doesn't get better by chance. It requires change.
Okay. I'll do it.
Good. Now you have a lot of prep between now and then. I can provide you with a list of practice debate prompts.
Okay.
Actually, there's one other thing I want to talk to you about. And please understand, it's only for concern of your well-being. Would you be willing to accompany me to the nurse's office?
Okay.
Good.
Now, Bennett, based on what I've observed and what Mr. Wang has told me he's noticed in class, there is something that I want to try from you. Would you please place this in your ear?
But I'm not deaf.
I know. I just want to see if it makes a difference. Now, can you tell a difference in the volume of my speech?
Oh my god, wow. I can hear so much better.
How long has it been since you've been struggling to hear?
I don't know. It's gotten worse and worse over time, but I mean, it happened so slowly, I didn't even notice.
That's not uncommon. I'm just a little surprised that a family member didn't pick up on it.
Are you back from work?
You're down from DL. I have my hearing aid in, remember?
Oh, yeah. So, you bring me something to eat?
They gave me the rest of the leftover tater tots, and there's a piece of chocolate cake as well. You're welcome. I'm gonna go take a shower.
Ugh. Cool.
I want to warm those tater tots up. Hey, that's my tip money.
You mean our tip money? As long as you live under my roof, everything you bring home belongs to me.
That's not fair.
You don't like this arrangement? You think you can survive on diner money? Be my guest. But as long as you live in my house, I call the shots. Should be enough. I'm heading down to the liquor store.
No, not with that money.
Excuse me?
You told me to get a job so I could pay for my own lunches. I've been working real hard, and instead of supporting me, you're stealing from me? Give it to me!
You're funny, you know that.
I'm not joking. Give me my money!
See you later.
Give it!
Hey! Watch it! There you go. Are you happy now? Enjoy your lunch.
What? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you such a monster?
You want to see a monster? Say one more word. One more word! And you'll see a monster.
Ah, good morning, Bennett.
One bully to another.
Hey, what's wrong? Your hearing aid's not working this morning? Hey, look at me when I'm talking to you. Good. Now that you can read my lips, guess you really need. Oh, he's feisty. I'm feistier. This is what you get for pushing me.
Rory, what do you think you're doing? Here's what you're doing. You're going to the principal's office. Now!
You got lucky this time.
Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
That was a pretty hostile situation out there. I'm glad I was there to help. And you should always tell a teacher if something like that is happening. Sometimes a teacher isn't around right away. So it's good for you to know how to defend yourself, too.
I don't know if I'm strong enough to defend myself. Physically, at least.
Well, lucky for you, strength can be built, mentally and physically. And outer strength only comes from inner strength. You understand?
Yeah.
Good. Now let me see your flex.
Okay.
Benny, what happened to your wrist?
Nothing.
Is that from Rory?
Mm-mm.
You sure?
Yeah, I promise. I tripped and fell, you know.
Benny, you're a decent debater, but you're a terrible liar. Now, what really happened?
Do you really want to know?
From the beginning. And don't worry. This is a safe space.
Growing up, life was good. I lived with my mom and dad and didn't have a care in the world. We were one happy family. Mom was always such a big support in my life. She was my cheerleader for everything I did. But little did I know, everything was about to change. It all happened so fast. One minute we were discussing where to go for dinner, and the next, we lost Mom. And after the accident, my hearing was never the same. Dad blamed himself. He said he didn't react fast enough, and it was all his fault. And he changed. It's like he fell into a pit of alcohol and anger. And for the first time in my life, he lashed out against me. Sometimes with words, and other times in other ways. And I guess I changed too. I started feeling weak and helpless, not just from my dad, but inside. So then, after Dad lost his job and blew all his money on alcohol, we had to sell our house and move into a tiny apartment, and so that's how I ended up here, at Brookside.
I'm so sorry about your mother and your father. Now, can I give you 2 suggestions? Number 1, if you ever feel unsafe at home, you're welcome to come stay with me. No questions asked. I feel bad for your dad. But domestic abuse, it's never okay. I had a tough childhood myself. I know what it's like to feel trapped and helpless.
Thanks.
And my second suggestion, with bullies like Rory and your father coming after you, I think you should learn martial arts. But it's not just about self-defense. Martial arts also builds self-confidence.
Outer strength comes from inner strength, right?
Exactly. You're getting it already.
Do you really think it'll help?
You're looking at prime test subject. Learning martial arts has turned my whole life around when I was your age. And I'd be happy to teach you if you want to learn.
So to basically tell you what happened, just to save you guys your time, he kept training to improve in debate and martial arts until he improved. That's basically it. No need to say anymore.
Great performances today from all our participants. But now, we reach the final round to decide the debate champion and take home this beauty. Please welcome to the stage Bennett and Rory.
Say good luck, but it's gonna take much more than that.
The topic for the final round is the rights and privileges for juveniles under the age of 18 should be restricted. Rory, you will argue the affirmative.
Yes, sir.
And Bennett will argue the negative. Rory will begin with his opening statement.
Well, let's face it. When it comes to rights and responsibilities, most young people just don't know what they're doing. They're still developing physically, mentally, and emotionally. For the kids out there, that just means you're weak and ignorant. So, these minors lack the ability to fully understand the consequences of their actions or to make informed decisions. And this tends to lead to risky behavior or poor judgment. And this is why certain rights and privileges should be restricted.
Excellent, Rory. And now, Bennett, your opening statement.
We live in a free country where every person, regardless of age, has inherent rights and freedoms. And I argue that restricting those rights based solely on age is unjust and, frankly, un-American. Especially if a young person can demonstrate maturity and responsibility beyond their years. But of course, not everyone can do it.
it falls on adults, the responsible ones in society, to restrict the rights of children. This is why there's an age limit on voting and driving and even seeing rated R movies, because deep down, the young people just aren't ready for it.
And Bennett, now let's hear your closing statement.
When it comes down to it, young people have more to offer society than they're given credit for. Sure, they're still learning, still finding their way in life, and sometimes they make mistakes. Sometimes other people try to hold them down, and sometimes they hold themselves down. But with the right leadership, they can rise to their full potential. Our society should celebrate them, not restrict them, because in the end, they might surprise you.
I think we're all in agreement. And the winner is Bennett.
I really hope she doesn't become his girlfriend, because that, I feel like that's the cliche, especially because there hasn't been anything said that implies that she broke up with Rory. So please don't make her his girlfriend. Please don't. Please don't make her his girlfriend.
Hey, still waiting for Rory? I think he's still inside.
Actually, I was waiting for you. Congrats.
Oh, thanks. I think the thing's a little big, but
I don't think it's big enough. You overcame so much this semester, and you really deserve it.
oh, thank you.
You deserve this! You think you can embarrass me in front of people and get away with it?
Come on, Rory. Everybody knows he beat you fair and square.
Shut up! Okay, this is between him and I. Okay, Mr. Wang handed you that W, and you know it. So come on, let me see what you got since you think you're better than me.
I don't want to fight you, Rory.
Yeah, well, you ain't got no choice.
You had enough?
Come on, Savannah, we're leaving.
No, I'm staying right here.
What are you talking about?
You showed your true colors today. On and off the stage. And I don't want anything to do with you anymore. And honestly, I don't really know why I ever did.
Are you serious? You know what? You two losers can have each other.
And after that, I think you deserve an even bigger trophy. I didn't know you were so strong. Where did all that come from?
Oh, well, as a wise man once told me, outer strength comes from inner strength.
Bennett, you scored a fantastic victory today.
Thanks.
Plus, I saw Rory.
I'm like the card. I don't even care anymore. It just so happened that he was there when Bennett said that one line that Mr. Wang told him. Yeah, I'm playing the card. I'm done. Anyway.
Looks like you don't need my help now.
Well, actually, I do. Do you remember what I told you about the situation with my dad? Oh, if I ever needed a place to stay. I think it's time.
Say no more. Consider it done.
Well, actually, you know what? Never mind, just forget I said anything about it, because, you know, he might flip out, and then, I mean, who knows what'll happen, so, yeah, don't worry about it. I'll be okay.
No, you're not. And neither is the situation. You had the right idea. You're staying with me.
But what about my dad?
Leave that to me. If you're not safe at home, then you shouldn't be there. Believe me. This is for the best.
All right.
Now, what do you say we go celebrate your big win with some ice cream? And if you like, you can invite your friend as well.
Your friend would love that.
Calvin Jones?
Yeah, what do you want?
It's been a report of child abuse and neglect filed against you. I'd like to ask you a couple questions.
Bennett. Wait till I give a hold of you.
You just made my job a lot easier. Let's go. Keep still.
Breaking my arm. Let go of me.
Quiet. Let's go. Over here. Get down. Stop resisting. Let's go.
Okay, so I don't know what the life lesson was, but I mean, this was a pretty good video so far. Dhar Mann so far has been having a good run. Cause let me tell you, some videos that he's been making like a while ago were bad. So I'm glad to see that he's on a good run, and honestly I enjoyed the video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and before I leave, on the left is my most recent video, and on the right is a video YouTube recommends. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.